Shalom, shalom. What's that? Okay, I can hardly read it. You know what that's like? Shalom, Shakun. 5. Shalom, shalom, Norma L. tell you just start right now. So no matter me. Okay. Wait about 5 minutes. Got the song already ready to go. Yeah.
Y'all know we see better days. Y'all know we see better days. Yeah. Y'all know we see better days. Better days, better days. Yeah. Y'all know we see better days. I put my heart in this music cause I really feel it. And bow down to the most. Yes, Yah, he the greatest. He brought me back to my sisters. Gotta thank Yah to keep me whole. I be Yah, don't let me slip away and hold my heart so my heart won't come to see my mind. You see the pain and the rain, Father, clear my eyes. I wish the world that we live in will only serve you. And then we all come together like brothers and sisters do because the world that we live in is drowning in wickedness. Understand that the time we in is ending. I pray to Yah that we make this see the land together and sit under big trees while we count our kettle. We gotta live right, yeah, we wanna see them days. Y'all put instruction right in front of us, just turn the page. Turn the page. Yeah. Y'all put instruction right in front of us, just turn the page. Y'all know we see better days. Better days, better days. Y'all know we see better days. Better days, better days. Y'all know we see better days. Better days, better days. Yeah. Y'all know we see better days. I have have a vision of kings and queens, a holier nation of priests, bowing down to you, Elohim. We giving you praise, we singing you songs, we doing our dance, and we call upon your holy name. Jubilation for Jerusalem, her people a joy. The wolf, the lion no longer destroyed. I pray our souls live forever and we never fade. Almighty God, I pray we live to see your better days.
We gotta be better, we gotta be better. Got bullets raining down, yeah, we need your umbrella. And it's only getting worse with the change of the weather. And they won't let up, yeah, please don't forget us. I know we gotta fight to get better, fight to get perfect. Planted on earth like the seed, if we don't grow, what's the purpose? So we gotta do right, we gotta do right. Y'all see what we doing, it ain't aight, man, we're the real Israelites. And we got no excuse, and Yahweh ain't gonna hear it. His great day is rushing through, ain't no question we near it. No more days where our kings are gonna lead us in battle. No more days where our enemies go see us in shackles. Just as quick as a coffin, we getting laid off. One day our only day job will be to praise Yah. Can't wait to execute your laws with no flaws. No more will these people kill us off for no cause.
Y'all know we see better days.
Better days, better days.
Y'all know we see better days.
Better days, better days.
Y'all know we see better days.
Better days, better days.
Y'all know we see better days.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yahweh. And I want to give all honor, glory, and worship and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now, my day's topic is going to be about read. The book say read and get an understanding. That's how you get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding by read. So, but first of all, I want to start off. A brother last week asked me a question about Leviticus chapter 19, verse 26 through 29. So I'm going to take care of that first, but then I'm going to get on in my lesson, in my subject. So turn to Leviticus 19 and 26.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 26. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
Hold it. You ain't supposed to eat nothing with the blood, a bloody steak, bloody hamburger, nothing. No animal whatsoever, nothing. You ain't supposed to eat no blood, period. Read.
Neither shall ye use enchantment.
Enchantment is sorcery, witchcraft, voodoo, in Louisiana, all that mess that they do down there don't have nothing to do with none of that. Read.
Nor observe times.
Absorb time, keep up with the time. Yahweh got the time, so you ain't got to worry about the time. When it's going to do this, when it's going to do that with the weather. Try to keep up with Yahweh. That's his job. That's Yahweh's job, to keep up with the time. Read.
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Round the corners of your head means shade the corners of your head around there. You ain't supposed to shave. You ain't supposed to do none of that. But they do it all the time. Read.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Mar the corners of your beard means damage your beard. So every man on this earth supposed to have hair on his face. Ain't no man supposed to have no gay face. A gay face is when a man ain't got no hair on his face. All men supposed to have hair on their face. Okay, but stop right there. Go to Leviticus 133. Psalms 133. Psalms 133. And start at the first. Let's see if I want that. Okay, yeah. First verse.
Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
That's right, unity. Read.
It is like the precious ointment upon the head.
The precious ointment on the head. Read.
That ran down upon the beard.
That ran up on the beard.
Even Aaron's beard.
Aaron, that's Moses' brother Aaron. Now pay attention. Read.
That went down to the skirts of his garments.
Aaron, which is Moses' brother, had the longest beard in the Bible. His beard was all the way down to the skirt, to his ankles, to his skirt. That's how long his beard was. He had the longest beard in the book. Okay, now go back to where you just left off at. And I want you to stop at the 29 because he wanted me to do 26 through 29.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead,
Hey, don't put your dead mama, your dead grandmama, nobody that's dead on your body. Don't put no tattoos for the dead on your body. That's what they're saying.
Nor print any marks upon you.
You ain't supposed to have no tattoo. Ain't no man and no woman on this earth, but I got a tattoo because when I didn't know no better, I had put a tattoo on me. When I learned better, I did better. Yeah, I got some tattoo, but when I wouldn't get no more after the day. So read that again, let them know what that means.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
For the dead, don't put your dead grandmama, your dead daddy, your uncle, whoever dead on your body.
Nor print any marks upon you.
You ain't supposed to have no tattoos. That's what that means. When you learn better, you're supposed to do better. Okay, everybody got them nowadays, but don't put no more on you. Try to get them removed if you can. But no, the Almighty don't want no tattoos up on your body. Read.
I am Yahweh.
He said he Yahweh, though, so don't do this.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Don't prostitute your daughter to be a whore. Means sell a woman's body. Don't do that.
Lest the land fall to whoredom.
Lest the land be, that's right, be wickedness and whoredom and be ungodly.
And the land become full of wickedness.
And this is a wicked thing when you prostitute your daughter or a woman about or sell a woman's body. Okay, so I wanted to prove that he asked me a question last week about Leviticus 19, verse 26 through 29. And so I hope I answered this question. I forgot what the brother's name was, but he'd get a chance to see it. But yeah, so I broke that down. Now I'm gonna get off into my lesson. Let's go to Exodus 24. Yes, 24. I'll start at the first verse.
Exodus chapter 24, verse 1. And he said unto Moses, Come up unto Yahweh, thou and Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship ye afar off. And Moses alone shall come near Yahweh, but they shall not come nigh.
So everybody, the only person supposed to come to Yah is Moses at this time. Read.
Neither shall the people go up with him.
Ain't nobody supposed to be with him.
And Moses came and told the people all the words of Yahweh.
He told them everything that Yahweh said, because Yahweh loved Moses. He spoke to Moses face to face, and he ain't spoke to nobody in the New Testament at all. Read.
And all the judgments, and all the people answered him with one voice, and said, All the words which Yahweh have said will we do.
Okay, everything that Yahweh, that's how we supposed to be. Like everything that we read about with Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Moses, and everybody in the Old Testament say we should be able to do it and should want to do it. We should have the same spirit as our forefathers had back then. Do it. Okay, read.
And Moses wrote all the words of Yahweh and rose up early in the morning.
Now he wrote, so the Almighty gave Moses permission to write because Yahweh told Moses what to write. So he never spoke to Peter, Paul, Luke, or John, and them hillbillies over in the New Testament and told them to wrote nothing. All they did was wrote letters of their own self. Yahweh never told them to do nothing. But read this again. Now pay attention. Who did it?
And Moses wrote all the words of Yahweh.
All the words of Yahweh. Not all the words of Paul, Peter, Luke, or John. All the words of Yahweh. Read.
And rose up early in the morning and built an altar under the hill and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel. And he sent young men of the children of Israel.
What verse you at?
5.
Okay.
Which offer burnt offerings and sacrifice peace offerings of oxen unto Yahweh. And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people.
He said he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people. I mean, they was listening to what Moses had to say.
And they said, All that Yahweh has said will we do.
Everything that Moses told the people, they did it.
And be obedient.
And be obedient. Right now today, we're supposed to be reading and being obedient. Listen to Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Moses, King David and all the prophets and priests and kings. We ain't supposed to be listening to nobody in the New Testament. Why? Because the Most High don't speak in the New Testament, and he never told them people nothing. That's why. You wonder why you ain't supposed to listen to them. Go to Deuteronomy 17. Only listen to what Yahweh told his prophets to say. In let's see, Deuteronomy, yeah. Okay, Deuteronomy 17 and 18.
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 18. And it shall be, when he sitteth upon the throne of his kingdom, that he shall write him a copy of this law in a book out of that which is before the priests the Levites. And it shall be with him, and he shall read therein all the days of his life.
You read all the days of your life. Read this. Read this all the days of your life. Read.
That he may learn to fear Yahweh as Elohim.
And this the only way that you're going to learn to fear Yahweh is in the Old Testament through this book. No other book on earth you need. All you need is the Old Testament. All them other books is irrelevant. They good to read, but this is what we need right here. To start over again.
And it shall be with him, and he shall read therein all the days of his life.
Read all the days of his life.
And he may learn to fear Yahweh.
And that's right. This the only way that you're gonna learn to fear Yahweh Elohim, by keeping his laws, his statutes, his precept, and judgment, commandment. Not go to church, not wear a cross, not do this junk that these people in America do today. We ain't supposed to live like them. Read.
To keep all the words of this law and these statutes.
And all the words of the law and statutes is only in the Old Testament, no other book. Read.
To do them.
Not to talk about them, be about them, do them, because your actions speak louder than words. They talking about live by faith. Yeah, faith without work is dead. You're supposed to have faith and works go together. You can't have faith and no works. Read.
That his heart be not lifted up above his brethren.
That's right. Then you're going to know how to treat your brothers and sisters. Because how to treat your brothers and sisters is only written in the Old Testament. And
that he turn not aside from the commandment.
And don't turn from his commandment, because the first commandment says, "Thou shalt not have no other God before me." You ain't gonna put nobody on your wall when you love Yahweh. Or talking about you got to go through his son to get to the Father. You ain't gonna talk like that. That's a fool talking. Read.
To the right hand.
You ain't gonna go to the New Testament.
Or to the left.
Or to the Quran. Read.
To the end that he may prolong his days in his kingdom.
That's right. Stay in the book, the Old Testament.
He and his children and the midst of Israel.
That's right. Always read the Old Testament, because that's what it's all about. It ain't about no other book. It's only about the Old Testament. To not in the Torah. Okay, let's go to Deuteronomy 31. Uh, 31, let me see. Start at 11 verse. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 11. When all Israel is come to appear before Yahweh the Elohim in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing.
And that's what we're doing today, reading the law. Because them people did the same thing he meant for them children of Israel, he mean for us today. He ain't changing. He don't change, it ain't going to change. So what he said back then, it still means today. Because it says his word is forever. Hold on. Let me prove to the Most High word forever. Then we're going to come back to that. I think I want Isaiah. Let's see. Isaiah, I think. Let's go try 30 right quick. The grass withered. Let's see. No, it's 20. Let's see what that says. Okay, yeah, I want Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40 and 8.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 8.
Now pay attention.
The grass withereth.
The grass gonna die.
The flower fadeth.
The flower gonna die.
But the word of our Elohim shall stand forever.
The word of Elohim is going to stand forever. Ain't no a million years. It's forever. Ain't no end to that. Always going, his word going to stand forever. Now go back to Deuteronomy 31.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 12. Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Listen, he said, gather everybody now. This the stranger, a Chinese, a Puerto Rican, a Mexican, a white man. It don't matter. Stranger. That's who he talking about. A stranger too. Read.
That they may hear.
That they may hear.
And that they may learn.
They gonna learn.
And fear Yahweh your Elohim.
And the only way you can fear Yahweh your Elohim is read the Old Testament. Read the Old Testament. That's the only way you're going to learn to fear Yahweh is read his book. He didn't write no other book. He only wrote the Old Testament. Show me that he wrote another book. You'll get $1,000. You can prove he wrote another book, you get $1,000 a day. Tomorrow. Read.
And observe to do all the words of this law.
Do all the words of this law. Not no other law. Not the Quran. Not the New Testament. Not the Hadith. None of that. This law. Read.
And that their children, which have not known anything.
Your children that don't know nothing because they 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 years old, they don't know nothing right now.
May hear and learn to fear Yahweh your Elohim.
And you teach your children when they young to fear Yahweh thy Elohim. Matter of fact, what it say, turn on the trend when they get old. When he get old, that's in Proverbs thing. Hold on, I want to find that. Hold right there. When they say train up a child when he's young, when he get old, he won't depart. That's what let me see what that said. Let me try to find that. Oh, I get it. Go to Proverbs 22 and 6. This what this is talking about. What I just read over here. That's what this talking about. 22 and I think is this 6. Let me see. I can't see my eyes. Yeah, I think that is. Read.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train your kids up the way they should go.
And when he is old,
when he get old,
he will not depart from it.
He ain't gonna stop keeping the law and the Sabbath in the judgment. When you train them when they're young, when they get old, they ain't gonna forget. Read it again, because that's corn now.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train up a child in the way he should go. Train him about Yahweh. Teach him about Yahweh. Take that Christmas tree down, burn it up, and don't go no church. Teach him about Yah. Read.
And when he is old,
when he get old,
he will not depart from it.
He ain't gonna forget. He ain't gonna depart from what you're talking about Yahweh. That's right. Go back to Deuteronomy. What 32? No, 31.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 13.
Yeah.
And that their children, which have not known anything, may hear and learn to fear Yahweh your Elohim.
That's right. Teach them about Yahweh.
As long as ye live in the land whether ye go over Jordan to possess it.
Right. Talking to them, but he talking to us today. Still the same thing. Go to Joshua 8. Joshua 8 and 30, I think 31. 8 and 31. Yeah.
Joshua chapter 8, verse 31. As Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded the children of Israel.
See, Moses was a servant of Yahweh. Paul and Peter and John, they wasn't no servants of Yahweh. What you gonna listen to him for? Yahweh ain't talking to them people and calling them people out. Read.
As it is written in the book of the law of Moses.
Written in the book.
An altar of whole stones, over which no man hath lifted up any iron, and they offered their own burnt offerings unto Yahweh, and sacrificed peace offerings. And he wrote there upon the stones a copy of the law of Moses, which he wrote in the presence of the children of Israel. And all Israel and their elders and officers and their judges stood on this side of the ark and on that side before the priests, the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, as well the stranger, as he that was born among them, half of them over against Mount Gerizim, and half of them over against Mount Ebal, as Moses the servant of Yahweh had commanded before, that they should bless the people of Israel. And afterward he read all the words of the law.
He read all the words of the law. It's all about reading. That's how you get an understanding. Reading the law in this book. Read.
The blessings and the cursings.
Because you're going to read about your blessing and the cursing. You're going to read how you're going to be blessed and how you're going to be cursed. Only in the Old Testament. Read.
According to all that is written in the book of the law.
Book of the law, and that's the Old Testament only.
There was not a word of law that Moses commanded, which Joshua read not before all the congregation of Israel.
Because after Moses died, Joshua took over, and he taught the same thing that Moses said. Joshua repeated just like Moses, and I'm repeating it today. I'm talking just like them today. Read.
With the women and the little ones and the strangers that were conservant among them.
That's right, because if you got a white person staying with you and live with you, they supposed to keep the Sabbath and the law just like everybody else. They ain't gonna be doing nothing while everybody else keeping the law. They gonna be breaking the law. It don't go like that. Okay, go to Joshua 1:7. Yeah. Start the 7th verse.
Joshua chapter 1 verse 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left.
See, when you go to the New Testament of the Quran, that's going to the right and to the left. Read.
That thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
You keep the Old Testament, you're going to be prosperous. Read.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
This book. This book should not depart out of your mouth. This book that we read out of, because you ain't going to read it nowhere else in no other book. This book, read.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Think about the Old Testament day and night. Meditate.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
All that is written in the book.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Then your way going to be prosperous.
And then thou shalt have good success.
You're going to have good success. When you keep the Old Testament law, you're going to have good success. Read.
Have not I commanded thee?
That's right. Yahweh commanded us to do this.
Be strong and of a good courage.
Be a strong and of a good courage. Because when you love Yahweh and keep his commandments, you being strong and of a good courage. Because you ain't listening to what nobody else talking about. They ain't talking about nothing. Read.
Be not afraid.
Don't be afraid when they come against you. That's right. If Yahweh against you, if Yahweh with you, who can be against you? Read.
Neither be thou dismayed.
That's right.
For Yahweh thy Elohim is with thee whithersoever thou goest.
Yahweh gonna be with you wherever you go. Penitentiary, I don't care, another planet, anywhere, he with you. Don't be scared. Because if you fear Yahweh, you ain't scared of nobody. Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Because Almighty gonna try you. He gonna see if you want to hear. He gonna try you and see if you faking or if you for real. Because you got a lot of them faking out here. They say this and say that, but when it comes under pressure, they bust like a pipe. Pressure busts pipes. And the pressure busts a weak man too. He be weak. One of the Almighty servants, they can't do nothing but kill you. Kill me or thrill me. Everybody got to die, so why not die with Yahweh on your tongue? With Yahweh in your mind and heart and soul. That would die for the cause. Because what's meant to be gonna happen. 28:58.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book.
Hey, the book say if you don't do what's written in the Old Testament, see what's gonna happen to you. If you don't do it, read.
That thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name.
You supposed to fear his fearful name, Yahweh.
Yahweh thy Elohim.
That's right.
Then Yahweh will make thy plagues wonderful,
Your plagues going to be wonderful.
and the plagues of thy seed,
And the plagues of your kids,
even great plagues.
even great plagues, coronavirus. That's mean the Almighty listen. What did he do to, what was that town over in Kentucky? It was Mayfield?
I don't know what town. I know Kentucky, but I don't know what town.
I think it's Mayfield. Well, anyway, the Almighty, about a week ago? How long has it been? About a week ago. Mayfield, Kentucky. Watch the CNN. The Almighty went through that and put it down. Did his thing over on them, boy. I'm telling you now. So when they talk about the little babies got killed, this community got killed, it's wickedness. They weren't keeping the laws. They weren't keeping the statute. They weren't keeping the precept. They weren't keeping the judgment. They weren't listening to the Yah. They was going to church. And you see the Almighty destroyed all them churches over there. He ain't gonna play with you. When you learn better, you better do better. Don't be faking and shaking with him. So bag up to this, and I'm finna break this down and put this with that tornado he put over there Mayfield, Kentucky. I think it happened in Mayfield, Kentucky. Start over again.
If thou will observe to do, if thou will not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book,
if you don't do what's written in the Old Testament, read.
That thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name,
and you don't fear Yahweh's glorious name,
then Yahweh thy Elohim,
then he gonna do this to you. Read.
Then Yahweh will make thy plagues wonderful.
Plague over there wonderful. Read.
And the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues.
Great plagues.
And of long continuance.
Long continuance. Coronavirus and all these other diseases you got. Read.
And sore sicknesses.
Sore sickness. Can't heal. Always sick and can't heal. Read.
And of long continuance.
And a long continuance means you're going to suffer. With high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, you're going to suffer. Why? Because you ain't keeping the law. Look in the mirror. Say, do you keep the law? Oh, that's when I'm sick. That's when you're sick because you don't keep the law.
Moreover, he will.
No, I think that's all the one. Let's go to First King. No, Second Kings. Yeah, Second Kings, the 23, I think. Second Kings 23 and 1.
2 Kings chapter 23, verse 1. And the king sent, and they gathered unto him all the elders of Judah and of Jerusalem. And the king went up into the house of Yahweh, and all the men of Judah and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem with him, and the priests and the prophets, and all the people, both small and great. And he read in their ears all the words of the book of the covenant, which was found in the house of Yahweh.
Found in the house, because the only book was found in the house of Yahweh is the Old Testament. The scroll is written in Hebrew and on scrolls at this time. Wasn't no New Testament written, and didn't nobody know nothing about no New Testament at this time. Read.
And the king stood by a pillar and made a covenant before Yahweh.
That's right.
To walk after Yahweh.
And to walk after Yahweh means to keep all his laws, statute, precept, judgment, commandment. That's the only way you can walk after Yah. Read.
And to keep his commandments and his testimonies and
all through the book. So when they tell you the commandments is did away with, the Sabbath did away with, they lying like a dog. Lying like a dog. Read.
With all their heart and their soul.
See, when you love Yahweh, you do this with all your heart and soul.
To perform the words of this covenant that were written in this book.
Written in this book? Written in what? This book? The book pocketed. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you.
And all the people stood to the covenant. And the king commanded Hilkiah the high priest.
What verse yet?
Verse 4.
Okay, that's all I read at one. Yeah, in this book here. You're supposed to read this book. Isaiah 29. Yeah, Isaiah 29. Start the 9th verse.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. Steady yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry, they are drunken, but not with wine.
Hold it. The Almighty Yahweh got these people drunken, but they ain't no wine. It's gonna tell you. They ain't the kind of drunk when you get drunk off wine and liquor and alcohol. Not that kind of drunk. Read.
They stagger, but not with strong drink.
They stagger. Don't understand. They stagger, but they ain't drunk off no liquor, no wine and alcohol. Read.
For Yahweh hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
He poured the spirit out on these preachers and these people of deep sleep. Got them brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked, don't know nothing. Dog. So when you don't know nothing about this book, that means Yahweh ain't dealing with you. He gave you a spirit of something else. Because he ain't dealing with you. The book popping. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Read.
And have closed your eyes.
And close your eyes. You can't see. You got eyes and you can't understand this book. Because anytime you go to the New Testament, talking about Hamashiach, Yahshua, and JC, the Almighty ain't dealing with you. You a clown. The book popping. He did already close your eyes. In your mind, you don't know nothing. You talking about you got to go through this man over in the New Testament to get to Yahweh, and he died for our sins. He is only begotten son and all them lies. Telling lies, boy. Start all over, because that's corn.
For Yahweh hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Deep sleep. He got you in a trance. Got you in a deep sleep. Read.
And have closed your eyes.
And made you dumb as a box of rocks. Close your eyes.
The prophets and your rulers, the seers have he covered.
Right.
And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot.
You cannot.
For it is sealed.
It's sealed. Making excuses. It's sealed.
And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee.
Right.
And he saith, I am not learned.
He still don't understand this book. He done read it and read it and read it. Because if you understand this book, you wouldn't be in the New Testament. You wouldn't be in no Quran. You wouldn't be in no Hadith. If you understand this book, you ain't going to need no other book. So evidently you don't understand. Because the Almighty put that deep sleep over you anyway. The book popped it. Read.
Wherefore Yahweh said, For as much as this people draw near me with their mouth,
much of these people talk about they love Yah. Watch this.
And with their lips do honor me.
You honor Yahweh with your lips. You always fat mouth and loose lip and the tongue slipping with your mouth. Talking about how you love Yah. Read.
But have removed their heart far from me.
You ain't studying Yahweh. Your heart way over there talking about JC. Way over there talking about the Allah and Buddha. Your heart ain't near JC. That's corn there. He letting the world know that ain't nobody studying but the people that love him in the Old Testament. Start over again, because I got to read that again.
Wherefore Yahweh said, For as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
Much of these people on the internet and all on TV talking about Yahweh with his mouth. God, I love God. I love God. God this, God that, with their mouth. Read.
And with their lips do honor me.
You honor him with your lips. You always talking about him. You ain't keeping no laws and statute, commandment, judgment, but you talking about him. Talking about God. Talking about God. Read.
But have removed their heart far from me.
Your heart ain't thinking about no Yahweh. Your heart way over there talking about Yahshua and JC and Hamashiach and Buddha and Allah and the rest of them clowns. Read.
And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
Precept of men. You listen to what TDJ, Club Low Dollar, and all these other clowns talking about. You ain't talking about what Yahweh said. You talking about what a man said.
Therefore, behold.
That's all it needed. Yeah. Let's go to Jeremiah 36. So everybody talking about God don't love God. They fat mouth and loose lipping and tongue slipping, and they ain't thinking about no God. They just want to talking loud and ain't saying nothing. Your actions speak louder than words. You lead by example. If they ain't got these on, don't pay them no attention. Don't call fringes. So the next time you see a black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican trying to talk about God and he ain't got no fringes on, walk away from him because he don't love Yah. And I'm going to show you that he don't. Hold on. Let's go to Jeremiah 36 and 6. So when the man come up to you with that beard on, them fringes, them dreads, you listen to him. because he representing. He got a bald head, no hair on his face, no fringes on, and wearing polyester, mixed up garments, clothes, 60-40, this. Don't pay him no attention. Don't pay him no attention, because your clothes supposed to be 100% cotton, 100% linen, 100% silk, 100% whatever it is, polyester. Okay, Jeremiah 36. And don't let me show him, don't let me forget to go to them fringes, because I got to show him about them fringes. Jeremiah 36. Oh, yeah, you can get it. I just
Jeremiah chapter 36, verse 6.
wait on me, though, but I don't want to read. Don't leave me. Let's see. I'm going to have to give me some glass so I can't see nothing. 36 and 6.
Jeremiah chapter 36, verse 6. Therefore go thou and read in the roll.
In the roll. Because it was written in scrolls on the roll back then.
Which thou hast written from my mouth, the words of Yahweh in the ears of the people in Yahweh's house upon the fasting day.
See, they got it from Yahweh. Moses got it from Yahweh and gave it to the people. Just like now, I'm getting it from Yahweh and Moses and giving it to the people. I ain't a poot in the wind. I ain't a fart in the windstorm. I'm glorifying Yahweh, Moses, Abraham, the prophets. That's what I'm talking about. Read.
And also thou shalt read them in the ears of all Judah that come out of their cities.
That's right. Read. You got to read. Don't pay attention when they read. Make them prove it. When they say the God love everybody and he only got his only begotten son, make them show it to you in the book. Don't tell me nothing. He died for our sins, show it to me in the book. I don't want to hear nothing. I want you to read it to me. Don't tell me nothing, show it to me. That's how you do them. They got to be representing y'all, though. They got to be representing. They got to be representing. Jeremiah 50, 51 to 61. Jeremiah 51 to 61. Yeah, I think.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 61.
Yeah.
And Jeremiah said to Sariah, when thou comest to Babylon, and shalt see, and shall read all these words, then shalt thou say...
You can read all these words, right? It's all about reading. Isaiah 34. Yeah, I think Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34 and 16 and 17. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh. And
it says, seek ye out the book of Yahweh. He's not talking about no Quran or no New Testament or no Hadith. It's only talking about the Old Testament. He ain't talking about no other book. Read.
And read. No.
Read. He say, seek ye out of the book of Yah and read. Talking about the Old Testament. Read.
No one of these shall fail.
Ain't no word in the Old Testament is going to fail thee. Meaning it's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Read.
None shall want her mates.
The Old Testament don't need no help or no mate. A mate is something else. Two people, a mate. It don't need no New Testament. It's standing alone by itself. Read.
For my mouth it hath commanded.
Yahweh mouth commanded. You don't need no number the Old Testament.
And his spirit it hath gathered them.
The spirit to gather the ones that love Yahweh and keep his commandments.
And he cast the lot for them, and his hand have divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein.
That's right. Generation to generation gonna dwell therein. That's right. Okay, let me I think I could I forgot. Go to number 15. This is the reason why we wear our fringes. What I showed y'all over there. I think it's Numbers 15. Start at is it 30? Let's see. Let me get it right quick. Let's see. They got to have these on to talk about Yah. They ain't got these on, y'all can walk away from them. Numbers 15. I want to get right to it. Let me see. What verse would that be?
32.
32. Okay, yeah, let me start at 32 then.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
Now, he wasn't in the United States. He was in the wilderness. He was in the wilderness when this happened. Read.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron.
That's right. In the wilderness.
And unto all the congregation. And they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him.
They didn't understand they didn't know what to do with him. Read.
And Yahweh said unto Moses,
Yahweh told Moses,
the man shall be surely put to death.
He told Moses, put this man to death in the wilderness. Read. He never told us to stone nobody. He told Moses to do it, not me, Moses. But he told us to keep his laws and statutes, commandments, judgment. That's what he did tell us. Read.
All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the count.
When they was in the wilderness, not United States. Read.
And all the congregation brought him without the count and stoned him with stones.
In the wilderness and not United States.
And he died as Yahweh had commanded Moses.
And he died in the wilderness, not United States.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
This is what he told Israel. He didn't tell Israel to stone. He didn't say stone. He said what? What did he tell us?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Make us garments to the border. Why come he didn't say stone? He didn't tell Moses to keep stoning. He said stone that man. He didn't tell us to stone. He said make fringes. He said make these, not stone. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue. Got to have blue on it. A ribbon of blue. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
To you for a fringe. Now this is, watch when he show you the reason why you're supposed to wear these. It's a reason. He didn't say stone. He said wear fringes. Read.
That ye may look upon it.
When you look up on these.
And remember all the commandments of Yahweh.
That's how you're going to remember the commandments of Yahweh. When you wear these fringes and you look up on them, you're going to know to keep his commandments. He didn't say stone. When you look up on the fringes, start stoning. No, he didn't say stone nothing. He said keep these, not stone. Read.
And do them.
Do these, not stone. Read.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your eyes.
Own heart is stoning. He didn't tell us to stone. He told us to wear these. Seek out your own heart when you want to stone. Wear these is what he wants you to do. Read.
After which ye used to go a whoring.
Going to church. Going to be baptized, wearing a cross. All that mess. Read.
That ye may remember and do all my commandments.
When you wear these, you're going to remember to do all his commandments. And ain't now one of his commandments that told you to go stone nobody. That ain't no commandment. These commandments, but not stoning. Read.
And be holy unto your Elohim.
Be holy unto Yahweh by not stoning and wearing these. Got to wear these though. Read.
I'm Yahweh your Elohim.
He Yahweh the Elohim.
Which brought you out of the land of Egypt.
He brought us out of the land of Egypt.
To be your Elohim.
That's right.
I am Yahweh your Elohim.
That's right. That's right. He ain't told us to stone nobody. He told Moses to do it. And then he would tell the children of Israel to wear these and remember my laws and my commandments. Not stone. So I done broke the stone off. Ain't no such, you got to stone, you got to keep stone. You'll keep lying. Show me a scripture where Yahweh want us to stone. Show me where he said keep stoning and I'll give you $1,000. Show me where Yahweh said keep stoning. That's what I want you to do. Show me where he say stone. Niggas lying on this book. He just told you to wear fringes. Niggas ain't wearing no fringes. He want to stone but not wear fringes. No, you gotta wear fringes. That's more important than stoning in the Almighty eyes. Yes, sir. Let me see that I cover everything. Oh yeah. Read. I want you to the definition of read. Okay, read that. What's about read? Now I want to give y'all the definition of the word read.
Read, to get the meaning of something written or printed by understanding its letters.
See, to get the meaning, to get the understanding of something that you read, because you read don't mean you know and understand. Anybody can call the word. Find out what the word means. Dissect the word. Look the word up. Define what the word is talking about. Because anybody can run their mouth and talk about read, but you ain't comprehending and understand what you read. You have to know what you're reading about by dissecting that word. Read.
Signs or numbers. To speak printed or written words aloud. To learn the true meaning of.
To learn the true meaning of the read. Well, what you reading about. To learn the true meaning. Read.
As if by reading. To tell ahead of time. Predict. To study.
Study.
To measure and show. To be put in certain words. To interpret or understand in a certain way.
Because when you done read the Old Testament and you done read the New Testament, you're going to know with common sense that they don't go together. It's like oil and water. It don't mix. Anybody tell you that the New Testament and the Old Testament go together, been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked, and the Almighty put that spirit up on you. The book said it. Read.
To learn about by reading.
To learn about it by reading.
Having knowledge got from reading.
Having knowledge gotten from reading. Because wisdom and understanding come from Yah, from reading. And he know your heart. So if your heart ain't right, he ain't going to let you see and understand. That's when these people in this world that can't understand this Old Testament, because the Almighty ain't dealing with you. That's how you know that you're a false prophet. You're a fake person. Hold it. Let me go to Jeremiah. Something just came to me. Oh, no, I'm going to do one better than that. Let's go to Isaiah 56. Let me show you what's going on right now, y'all. Let me show you what's going on right now today. I think it's let's see. Yeah. I think it's Isaiah 56 what I want. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Isaiah 56 and start at the 10th verse. Watch this, y'all.
Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
He said his watchmen are blind, meaning the preachers, the teachers of the day is blind. Read.
They are all ignorant.
All of them ignorant. What make them ignorant? But they ain't got no wisdom and understanding from Yah. They ignorant because they follow their own heart. After their own heart. And let me show you what you do when you follow out your own heart. Go to Proverbs. Hold that, but I'm coming back to that. This what you is when you follow out your own heart. Okay. Proverbs 28 and I think that's 26.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 26.
Watch this.
He that trusted in his own heart is a fool.
Anybody out there that trusts in his own heart is a fool. Read.
But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered.
And a person walking wise is going to be delivered because he's serving Yahweh. Now go back to that. And I'll go back to that 56 and 11. No, 10.
Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
They blind, dumb as a box of rocks.
They are all ignorant.
All of them ignorant. They didn't say some of them. All the preachers ignorant. All the preachers on this earth. Read.
They are all dumb dogs.
You a dumb two-legged dog. Ain't talking about no four-legged dog. Talking about a two-legged dog. You a dumb dog. The book calling you a dumb dog. Not me. Read.
They cannot bark.
And they ain't the kind of dog like no German Shepherd or Doberman Pinscher that bark. He ain't talking about them kind. Read.
Sleeping.
Lazy.
Lying down. loving to slumber.
Love to slumber. Tell lies.
Yea, they are all greedy. They are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
All of them greedy. They want some more money. They pass the bucket around, the basket around 4 or 5 times in church. They begging for some money. Talking about the preacher. Dumb greedy dog, they want all the money. Read.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
These fools can't understand this book. These preachers on this earth can't understand this book. The book popping it. Read.
They all look to their own way.
Their own way, their own heart. They're a fool. They're trusting in their own self. All they thinking about themselves. Read.
Everyone for his gain.
Everyone for his gain. Trying to get over. Trying to get over the people. Charging the people arm and a leg. The people that got the most money sitting in the front row. The people on welfare and got link cards and getting a check every month. They sit way back there. They sit way back up there. But all the people that got all the money on the front row. Right there on the front row. Read.
From his quarter.
From his quarter.
Come ye.
It say, come ye.
Say they.
And say, that's what they say.
I will fetch wine.
After they get through robbing the church, getting all the money, they go start drinking wine. They drink wine now. Read. But they ain't going to tell you that. But the book say they drink it. Read.
And we will fill ourselves with strong drink.
Then, if the wine don't work, we going to go get some Cavasse, Hennessy, and Crown Royal, something we know going to work. Read.
And tomorrow shall be as this day.
And tomorrow going to be just like the same day. We're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. Get drunk as Cooter Brown.
And much more abundant.
And much more abundant. That's right. So that's what your preacher do. Oh, look. And then I want Jeremiah 23 too. I didn't have this to talk about today, but it came to me. I got to pop it though. This show just came to me. I got to give it to y'all in the raw without no cut on it. I give it to you in the raw with no cut on it. That's the only way I can give it to you. Now, if you want some sugar, you got to go to the dollar store or Walmart to get you some sugar because I ain't got no sugar for you. Start the first verse, 23 and 1.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastures that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Woe unto the people, the woe, trouble unto the pastors, the preachers that been lying his people.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, Elohim of Israel, against the pastures that feed my people.
That's right. These people that's going around here lying, talking about he died. He came 2,000 years ago and died for his sin. You got to go through him to get to him and all this old monkey stuff they talking in these churches. Studied lying. Read.
Ye have scattered my flock.
You have scattered them. Methodist, Baptist, Catholic, Presbyterian, Jehovah's Witness. You scattered them everywhere.
And driven them away.
You ain't talking about Yahweh in no church. You driven them away from Yahweh. Read.
And have not visited them.
And you ain't went back and told them the truth. You ain't went back and told the people, I told y'all some lies about that New Testament. We don't need it for nothing but toilet tissue. That's right. You ain't went back and told the people the truth. Read.
Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings.
And because you scattered his people and went and then go back and tell them the truth, he gonna visit you with that hurricane, with that mudslide, that earthquake, and that coronavirus and everything else he got good for y'all. Read.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh popping it, not me. Yahweh said it.
And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whether I have driven them.
And all the people that listen to me, that remnant, he gonna gather them. Go to Amos. Let me show you that he gonna do it. Amos, back in Amos. Hold that. Amos, I think it's Amos 3. Let me see. Amos. Let me see what this said again. No, it's in Jeremiah. This in Jeremiah, y'all. My fault. I made a mistake. Yes, in Jeremiah, what I'm looking for. I think when he said, I'll give one out. Yeah, I thought it was Amos. It's Jeremiah, though. Okay. Go to Jeremiah 3 and start at the 13.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 13.
Yeah.
Only acknowledge thy iniquity,
Only acknowledge your sins, your iniquity, everything you did wrong. Acknowledge it, you say.
that thou hast transgressed against Yahweh thy Elohim,
And everybody in this world that transgressed against Yahweh, me and everybody else. Read.
and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice,
That's right.
saith Yahweh. Turn, O backsliding children.
All Yahweh want us to do is stop and turn to him. Stop going to church. Stop wearing a cross. Stop eating pork and celebrating these pagan holidays. Just stop and turn toward Yahweh. Read.
Saith Yahweh.
He said it. Now watch this. This is what I'm talking about right here.
For I am married unto you.
He married the children of Israel. He didn't marry no Puerto Rican, Mexican, and white folks. He married the children of Israel. Read.
And I will take you one of a city.
I'll get you one out of Chicago. That's a city, ain't it? Read.
And two of a family.
And two out of your family, because they ain't studying the rest of them. Why? Because they ain't keeping no laws. Read.
And I will bring you to Zion.
I'm going to take you back to Jerusalem, because Zion is in Jerusalem, back to the Holy Land. Not no air and no sky, to the Holy Land. Read.
And I will give you pastors according to my heart.
I'm going to give you people like Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Isaiah, according to his heart.
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Popcorn and tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They ain't going to be talking about no New Testament. They only going to be talking about the Old Testament. That's what the book is saying. Now go back. And to what was that?
Jeremiah chapter 23.
Okay, yeah. Go, 23. Go on, finish a little that up.
23 verse 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them.
See, he going to gather the remnant out of all the country. Read.
And will bring them again to their folds.
To their folds.
And they shall be fruitful and increase.
Fruitful and increase.
And I will set up shepherds over them which shall feed them.
They're going to tell the truth. Shepherds. People that's talking about Yahweh only. Nobody else.
and they shall fear no more,
We ain't gonna be scared no more like it is today. They say they ain't scared, they'll lie.
nor be dismayed.
You ain't gonna be dismayed.
Neither shall they be lacking,
You ain't gonna lack. You ain't gonna be broke no more. You got some money then.
saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch,
He gonna raise it to David, not Yahshua JC. He say David. Read.
and a king shall reign and prosper.
He gonna reign and prosper. Only David, like Brother Eric Harley was saying in the debate, it's all about David and nobody else. He told the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But the people gonna believe a lie anyway. Let me show you that our people love to be lied to. Go to Isaiah. Everybody want to be lied to. When you tell them about King David, they want to hear a lie. Okay, go to Isaiah 30 and start at the 9th verse.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9,
Yeah.
that this is a rebellious people,
And this people today is a rebellious people, because when you tell them King David and Messiah, they rebellious. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to believe it. They only going on what they was taught, how they was raised and brainwashed, bamboos and hoodwinked. These people rebellious. Read.
lying children,
They love to lie. He came in 2,000 years ago and died for our sin. You got to go through him to get to God. What else they say? The law has been did away with. We under truth and grace now. We living on faith now. Telling lies. Read.
children that will not hear the law of Yahweh,
Ain't gonna hear no law. Don't want no pause of no law. But they respect that white man law. But when it comes to Yahweh's law, everybody got an excuse. Everybody don't want to do it. But you keep that white. You ain't going to run that red light. You going to put that seatbelt on. You gonna drive the speed limit. His law, read.
Or say to the seers.
Or say to the seers.
See not.
See not.
And to the prophets.
This is what they tell the leaders. They tell their leaders and the preachers and the overseers and everybody. This is what they tell them, read.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Don't tell us the truth. Don't tell us the truth. We don't want to hear the truth because I ain't going to give you no more money in church if you start telling me that I can't wear no pants no more, that I can't eat no pork chops no more, that I can't put my tree up no more. I ain't going to pay you no more. When you say JC ain't the son of God no more, when you say no such thing in the New Testament no more, I ain't going to give you no more money. Keep telling me a lie. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Tell us something easy. Tell us that the law is did away with. Now we can do what we want to do. We're on the truth and grace now. Tell us that we ain't got to do nothing but what we want to do. All we got to do is call up on that monkey in the New Testament. We going to heaven. That's all we want to hear. Just praise his name and we going straight up. Hey, that's all we want to hear. Don't want to hear nothing about no law. The book popular read.
Prophesies deceits.
Tell us a lie. Tell us a lie. Book say tell us a lie. These people love to be lied to. Tell us a lie. Now you tell me this book ain't popular. This corn I'm getting y'all today. Now go back to where I told you. What was that?
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 5.
Okay, we had enough for that. Yeah. But our people love to be lied to. That's right. They want something easy. Everybody want the easy way out. No, you ain't gonna get no easy way out with Yah. You got to come on with it. To serve Yahweh, you got to come on with it. That's right. And the only way you're going to come on with it is keep his laws and his statutes and his commandments, judgment, and precept. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. Your money ain't going to get you nowhere. That's right. Your money ain't going to do it. Even the New Testament say your money ain't going to do it. Go to Mart 10. Let me show you what the New Testament say about your money. Since everybody want to be rich. Now, let's see what the book of Mark say about everybody that want to be rich. What it said, go to the Mark 10 and 25. Now, this is what the New Testament say about everybody that want to be rich.
Mark chapter 10, verse 25. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle.
It's easy for a camel. We know it's impossible for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. It's impossible. A big old camel go through an eye of a needle and thread the yarn. Can't do it. Read. Watch this.
Then for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
So all the rich folks going to hell because your book say it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Say, boy, you ain't got a chance then. That means you ain't no rich people going to be there. That's right. According to the New Testament now, we going to be rich and going to be there. But according to the New Testament, you can't if you want to go to the kingdom of heaven. Now, that's what your book say. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Now, for everybody on earth that want to be rich, all you Christians, all you Messianics, all you Islamic, all you whatever you got to be broke. Now, if you got some money, you ain't going. But if you broke, you might have a chance. That's right. So do anybody have any questions or comments about what I just talked about? If so, come on with it. I don't use my imagination and I show you what the books say. Shalom, Eric Harley, and Liberation of Yah. Okay, yeah. Got some followers on there. Linda Woods. Okay, Shalom. Sylvia Payne. Shalom. Anybody have any questions or comments about what I just talked about? All I can do is show it to you. What the book say. Don't add, don't take away. Oh yeah. Aki Lambert. Now Aki Lambert, that's my Hebrew brother. He a Messianic, but we talk all the time on the phone. So he had made a comment on one of my videos about something. And I want to see, when do you want to sit down in front of that camera and debate me on any topic or any subject? I'm throwing that out there to you. So, my dearly beloved brother, Akeem Lambert, I'm challenging you and calling you out. And you can win some money. If you win the debate, I'm going to give you $500. You just pick the time, the topic, and the subject. And I have one fringe of a man. Oh, hold on, let me see. What that say? You said I have one fringe of 4 men, and well, yeah, you get your 4. You get your 4 fringes. You put 2 in the front and 2 in the back. That's how you wear your fringe. 2 in the front and 2 in the back. Yeah. They're for men and women. Yeah, the fringes are for men and women. Right. Absolutely right. Yeah. Now you ain't gonna never hardly see nobody with them because they brainwashed. When you don't see them with them friends, they don't know nothing about Yahweh. They don't know nothing about him. So when they come to you talking about God, they don't know nothing about it. They're dumb as a box of rocks. The book told you to win. How long should you read for? Well, the book don't say how long you should read. I can't tell you to read an hour, 15 minutes, 30. I can't put no time on it. Then I'd be lying to add to the book. You read till you get tired and sleepy or worn out. Then you stop. That's all I can say, because everybody different and unique in their own way. I can't I might want to read 30 minutes. You might want to read 45 minutes, so it don't say no set time how long you got to read. No, it don't say that. No, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, but the fringes is for men and women. And when you leave out your house, you're supposed to have your fringes on. I don't wear them in the house, but when I leave out, I do. Yeah. I had a Gentile that asked me the other day about, he said, the Gentile asked me, he said, what them represent? And I told him, and then he told me to show it to him in the book. I couldn't wait to get the book to show him. Yeah. So you got to bag it up with the book now, because they'll challenge you out here. I love to be challenged. Challenge me to death. Yeah. I ain't going to say nothing that I can't prove, and I ain't going to add, and I ain't going to take away, and I ain't going to say nothing that ain't there. Yeah. I ain't going to play with the book. Yeah. And I don't think I'm no better than nobody else. I'm just a servant of Yah, trying to get it to the righteous people. So, hey, so everybody be on one accord and serving Yahweh only. Nobody else. Yahweh ain't got no servant talking about nobody else. All his servants is only praising his name. Nobody else's name. That's how you know they're a false prophet or a false teacher or false anything. If they ain't coming in the name of Yah, they false. They phoning in the $3 bill. Can you read Joshua? Go to Joshua 1 and 8. Okay, that's Ava. Can you read Joshua chapter? Is that 1 and 8? I believe.
Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Ain't supposed to leave your mouth. Always talk about it. Run it out your mouth like I'm doing today.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Think about this book day and night. Yahweh day and night.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
All that is written in the Old Testament. Do what it say do. Read.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Then your way going to be prosperous in this world when you do what the Old Testament say do.
And then thou shalt have good success.
Then you're going to have good success. That's right. Then you're going to have good success. But you got to do what Yahweh say do first. He's still giving out heart attacks, strokes, and all that good stuff too. When you don't listen to him. Hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, tornado, floods, he do all that. He give it all that to the wicked. If you got killed over there in that tornado, in what's that town? Mayfield, Kentucky, you was part of the wicked. That's right. Part of the wicked. Let me go to Genesis, I think the 18th chapter. Let me show you what he's gonna do to you. I ain't got it in this book, I don't think. Let's see what we got. Genesis 18. Let me give y'all an example of how Yahweh gets down, how he gets down. Talking about the white man can make it rain and snow, and man, he can't do nothing. I think it's either 18 or 19. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Go to Genesis 18. Start at the start at 16.
Genesis chapter 18, verse 16. And the men rose up from thence and looked toward Sodom, and Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. And Yahweh said, shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do?
Man, I'm going to show you, Abraham, what I'm finna do. Yahweh talking now, read.
Saying that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation.
And he did become a great and mighty nation, because that's where we come from. Abraham was the first Hebrew.
And all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him.
Through Abraham, all the nations of the earth are going to be blessed, because Abraham was righteous and 100 in the eyes of Yah. Read.
For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of Yahweh.
They're going to keep the way of Yahweh, not JC. Read.
To do justice and judgment.
You're going to do justice and judgment when you keep the Old Testament way.
That Yahweh may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him.
That's right.
And Yahweh said, because the crowd of Sodom and Gomorrah is great.
Now Sodom and Gomorrah, watch this.
And because their sin is very grievous.
And when you sinning in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, because at this time all these people are homosexual and gay like it is in the United States.
I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it.
And see if these people in chains, read.
Which has come unto me, and if not, I will know.
I will know, read.
And the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom.
Them two angels went toward Sodom. Watch this, read.
But Abraham stood yet before Yahweh.
He stood right there and watched them.
And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked?
Now Abraham asked Almighty Yahweh a question. Will you destroy the righteous with the wicked? Now watch this, read.
Peradventure there be 50 righteous within the city.
Just think if there's 50 righteous people in the city. There's 50 righteous people in the city. Watch this.
Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein?
Would you save the city for 50 righteous people? Watch this. Now Abraham talking to Yahweh. Read.
That be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked.
Wouldn't be right if it slay the righteous with the wicked. Read.
And that the righteous should be as the wicked, that be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? And Yahweh said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes.
If I can find 50 righteous people over there in what's the city in Kentucky?
Mayfield.
If I could find 50 righteous people in Mayfield, I'll despair the city. Watch this. Read.
And Abraham answered and said, Behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto Yahweh, which am but dust and ashes.
Mean I ain't the father in the windstorm. I'm talking to Yahweh, and I ain't nobody. That's what Abraham was saying to him. Read.
Peradventure there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous, which thou destroy all the wilt thou destroy all the city for lack of 5?
So in other words, I'm gonna speed it up. Now it started at 50. Abraham tried to see if Yahweh can find 50 righteous people in the city, would he spare? Now skip on down to where it says 10 for time's sake.
Verse 32.
Verse 32.
And he said, Oh, let not Yahweh be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there.
If you can find 10 righteous people in the city that he just tore that tornado over in, if he can find 10, he gonna spare it. Watch this.
And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake.
I ain't gonna destroy Mayfield, Kentucky, if I can find 10 righteous people in the city. Read.
And Yahweh went his way.
Yahweh went his way.
As soon as he had left communing with Abraham, and Abraham returned to his place.
That was it.
Genesis chapter 19, verse 1. And there came 2 angels to Sodom at even.
They came at Eden.
And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed.
In other words, the Almighty, I ain't gonna forsake time. The Almighty destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because he went from 50 to 10. He couldn't find 10 people in the city that was 100, and he had to kill them. That's right. Now let's see what's righteous now. Let's go to Psalm 119. Now let me show y'all what righteousness is. Since you don't know, let me show it to you. Now, if you can find 10 people over there in Kentucky, he couldn't find them, so that's what happened. So I let you know they wasn't right over there. Psalm 119 and 172 verse. Let me show y'all why he got out on Mayfield, Kentucky.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 172.
Yes, sir. Pop it.
My tongue shall speak of thy word.
Go speak of Yahweh's word.
For all thy commandments are righteousness.
All the commandments is righteousness, baby. So wasn't nobody keeping no commandments over there. Because if it was, it'd be right now. We'd be destroyed if we were keeping the commandment. All the commandments are righteousness. So if you ain't keeping no commandments, you ain't a poot in a windstorm, and the tornado coming to get you. Tornado get you. He gonna come get you. Book popping. I show you what righteousness is. So righteousness ain't going to church. Righteous people they don't wear no crosses. They don't believe in no Sunday. They ain't got no tree in their house. The righteous ain't. No sir. Spinning around, see if there's a tree in there. Is a tree in here somewhere? We got a tree up in here? We got lights outside on the house?
No.
All right. Okay, go to, she say, let me see, Numbers 15 and 37. Oh, she said they wear fringes, but they worship JC. Dang. Ain't that something? She said they got a camp on YouTube that they wear fringes, but they believe in JC. Never heard that, have you? No. Hey, so let me ask you something, Ava. You saw them wearing fringes and they talking about JC out their mouth? Or they say they wear them? Did you see them with your eyes with the fringes on, or you just heard about it? Because that's kind of hard to believe, huh? That's amazing to me. For the number 15. Well, we already read that. Okay. I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never known nobody to believe in JC wasn't no fringes. No, sir. I got to see it to believe it. Oh, so you saw the fringes on them, and they were talking about JC? Well, they still perpetrating the fraud. Because the first commandment say, thou shalt not have no other Elohim before me. So you can't be worshiping them fringes. What? Okay. Okay, she said, I've seen, and said, well, but that's mind boggling. That's right. They still lost. Still lost. Because they evidently they don't know what the commandments mean, or they don't understand the commandment. They just wearing fringes because they just saw somebody else wearing. That's right. Because we monkey see monkey do. They ain't wearing them because they know the knowledge of the fringes. They wearing them because they seen another person do it. No. You got to know and understand what them commandments mean when you wearing. So ain't no sense you wearing no commandment, you serving JC because hey, you might well take them off. Yeah. The only costumes a different color. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know many counts Wham, but I ain't know there was no Messianic though. I ain't know they believe in no JC in Wham. Nah. Yeah, you still lost, like the Hebrew brothers say. Cause the people that work, hey, you ain't got no business believing in no JC if you wasn't friends. Cause first of all, Messianics don't keep no Sabbath day. No, they don't. I don't know if Messianic on earth to keep the Sabbath day. Do y'all? The Christians and the Messianic, they breaking them. They breaking the fringes and they breaking the commandment. Cause hey, they just perpetrating a fraud. Yeah, perpetrating a fraud. Well, they call them many names, you know. But I tell you what, Ava, tell them to find his name in the Old Testament. I don't care what they call him. Tell them to find his name in the Old Testament. Can you show it to me? Ava, yeah. I want somebody out there to show me JC name in the Old Testament anywhere. If you do that, I'll send you $500. Show me JC in the Old Testament, you get $500. Anybody, not somebody, anybody. You ever seen a man standing with some friends?
I don't believe so.
Well, yeah, that's all they're mixed. That's right. Well, we talking about 100% here. The Almighty don't even deal with no mix, nothing. Go to Leviticus. Let me show you that the Almighty don't deal with no mix, nothing. I think it's in Leviticus. Let's see. There's numbers. Let me see what that says. No, it's in Deuteronomy. Yeah, I think it's in Deuteronomy. What is that with the mixed up on? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let me prove to you that the Almighty don't deal with nothing mixed up. Go to Deuteronomy 22. Deuteronomy chapter 22 and 11. The Almighty ain't with nothing mixed up.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts.
You ain't supposed to wear no garment with 60 polyester and 40 silk, mixed up garment. Read.
As of woolen and linen together.
You ain't supposed to wear no woolen and linen together. Everything supposed to be behind it. This shirt here is 100% cotton. I don't wear no mixed up garment. These socks is 100% cotton. Everything I got on is 100%. Almighty ain't dealing with no Jew and no Christian together. No, sir. He told you he don't want no German Shepherd mixed with no Doberman Pinscher. Everything got to be 100%. He ain't studying that. Shalom, Miss Rob One Love. Yeah. Almighty ain't dealing with no 50% here, 50% that. Only 100%. He ain't dealing with nothing when it's fake if it ain't 100%. Oh, you talking about this scripture I just read, Norma L? About the mixed up, whatever it is? Hey, the ones that call up on JC going straight to hell. That's where they going. Hold it. Go to Psalms 9. Let me show you about the ones. This where they going. Okay, first go to Psalm 6. Psalm 6 and the Psalm 6 and 11.
Oh, there's no 11.
Oh, I can't hardly see. Let's see. 7 and 11, I meant. Yeah.
Psalm chapter 7, verse 11. Elohim judges the righteous.
He judges the righteous.
And Elohim is angry with the wicked every day.
He say angry with the wicked every day. Now skip over here to 9 and 17.
Psalm chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
The wicked going to hell. You wearing fringes and believing in JC, you going to hell. Read.
and all the nations that forget Elohim.
Because if you wear fringes and believe in JC, you going straight to hell. That's what the book said. We can't worship no JC and wear fringes and be all right. The first commandment say, thou shalt not have no other God before me. In the New Testament, they put JC before him. Because they say you got to go through JC to get to him. No. That's right. You can't wear fringes and serve JC at the same time and believe it. No. That's oil and water. That's just like oil don't mix with water. You can't do it. No. That's right. He ain't studying no person talking about no JC at all. I told you to show me JC name in the Old Testament, Abel. Show me his name in the Old Testament, then you have a leg to stand on. If you can't show me the Old Testament, then you in a poot in the wind. If you believe in JC, I don't care who you is. Show it to me. Don't tell me nothing. You saw the fringes, now you show me JC name in the Old Testament. Now do that. Then I'm going to send you $500. Hurry up and show it to me. Don't tell me nothing. Show it to me. Don't make me wait all day. Okay, then we through talking then. He irrelevant. If his name ain't in the Old Testament, what we talking about him for? He irrelevant. That's right. If you can't find his name in here, ain't nothing to talk about. Closed case. That's right. So if you talking about JC and got fringes on, you phone is a $3 bill. You phone in a $3 bill. You talking about JC and got some fringes on. Man, knock it off. Stop it. How you wearing fringes and you believe in JC and don't keep his Sabbath day and you put somebody before him? That's right. There you go, Ava. Alone. That's right. Yeah. So no people perpetrating the fraud. That's just like a man with a long beard. His beard can be way down here, and he talking about JC in the pool in the wind. You got truth and error. Truth and error. Keeping part truth, then keep a lie. No. You can't have no lies serving Yahweh. You got to be 100%. Evidently, they don't know what them fringes mean. They don't know the definition of them fringes. They got them on. Oh, okay. Well, we'll check it out one day. Okay. Ava say that they got a camp on YouTube that they wear fringes and serve JC. Okay. I just ain't never seen it, but I'll check it out, though. But that don't make it official, though. Yeah. Anybody talking about JC, period. I don't care what they do. If they talking about JC, they ain't nobody. And like you say, you got a lot of Messianics. Like I said, Messianic is the definition of a Messianic. He believe in the New Testament and the Old Testament. He a Christian and he a Hebrew at the same time. No, Yahweh don't rock like that. No, you can't. That's just like me. I'm a Crip and I'm a Blood. I'm a Vice Lord and I'm a disciple. No, it don't work like that. If you're a Vice Lord, you're a disciple. If you're a Crip or you're a Blood. How can you be both of them? That don't even make sense. That's retarded. That's retarded. How can I be a black man and a white man? How can I be black and white at the same time? How can I be a man and a woman at the same time? Shit. Either you this or you that. Either you're right or you're wrong. No. That ain't bang on that mix stuff. I don't care what kind of Hebrew count, but if they talking about JC, they dead wrong. Oh, I think I heard of them YKP or something, UPS or out of New York. I heard of them. USPK. What you heard of them? What's it called? US.
I don't know.
It's something about UPSK, KSI or something. Yeah, I heard they out of New York. Yeah, I heard of them. But I don't know nobody from there. But see, the reason why those people exist because they was a Christian first, then they got into the knowledge of the Hebrew lick. That's how that happened. That's when you got Christianity and Hebrew together because they started off as a Christian and ended up being a Hebrew. I started off as a Hebrew and ended up being a Hebrew. That's when I can see. I never was a Christian. Never. Never called up on JC. Never believed in the New Testament. That's where this confusion come in at because these people were Christians at first, then they got into the knowledge of the Old Testament being a Hebrew. That's when they twisted. They can't let it go. They can't let Christianity in the New Testament go because of that reason. It's simple. How you gonna not that these people going on tradition and how they was raised? That's right. That's them. Yeah, that's right, brother. DC never existed. That's the only reason why these people is confused today because they started off as a Christian and ended up being a Hebrew. That's why they brainwashed and bamboozled and hoodwinked and don't want to let it go. They don't want to let that character JC guy go because that's all they knew. Their grandmama knew. Their granddaddy knew. Everybody knew that they was around them. That's right, Norma L. See, you got some sense. So right, they doing that, yeah. But see, I never knew Norma L was. She say I was a Messianic at one time. Praise to the Most High Yah and giving me the. That's right, cause he handpicked his people. He is not gonna pick everybody. A lot of them Messianics gonna stay Messianic, and some of them gonna come out because the Almighty dealing with the ones that come out of that mess. Just like my brother Ray Leg, he was a Messianic. Eric Hardy, they was Messianics at one time. Them brothers was Messianic at one time. Now they ain't studying it because the Almighty dealing with them. Almighty ain't gonna deal with you. You talking about that New Testament? He ain't dealing with you at all. Eric Hardy is on here now, was a Messianic, and Ray Legs, the ones, them two guys that had them debate that were Messianics in the beginning at first. And the Almighty came to him and showed him, hey, ain't nobody but me. Ain't nobody but me. Go to let's read this. Go to Ezekiel 37 for Eric Hardy. Ezekiel 37, 24 and 25. That's when I ain't never had no problem with it because I ain't never dealt with it. I ain't never dealt with no New Testament. I know the New Testament like I better than anybody I know. But listen, I don't believe in it because I know it's a lie.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 24.
Re-
And David, my servant, shall be king over them,
It said David, his servant king, should be over them.
and they all shall have one shepherd.
One shepherd, not two and three.
They shall also walk in my judgments,
Walk in his judgment, not nobody else.
and observe my statutes.
Observe his statute. In the New Testament, tell you to observe some other statute. Old Testament say one thing, New Testament say something else. Read.
And do them.
And do them.
And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant,
That's right.
wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children,
That's right.
and their children's children forever.
That's right. And David, in other words, David is the Messiah and the King at the end of the day. That's what the brother wanted to read. But yeah, these are comments. Let me see. Yeah, I've already showed you. The book say they don't want to hear no truth. They want to hear a lie. They love the New Testament. That's a lie. They love JC. That's a lie. They love breaking the Sabbath day. That's a lie. Everything that they love to do, that's a lie. Yeah, they lies. Mm-hmm. Well, they can keep on working, JC. They're going straight to hell. But Almighty ain't studying that. How you gonna follow that man? Go to Luke 14. How you gonna follow this man? He told you to do this. Now, let me show you that the Masons and the Christians is phony as a $3 bill. Go to Luke 14. Let me show you that they don't do this. Now, let me show you that they perpetrating a fraud. Go to 25. Luke 14 and 25.
Luke chapter 14, verse 25. And there went great multitudes with him.
Now, there went great multitudes with JC. They following JC. Now, watch this.
And he turned
and
said unto them,
and he said to all these people now, the Christians and the Masonics, read,
if any man come to me,
if any of y'all come to me,
and hate not his father.
So do you know any Christians that hate their father? You know any Masons that hate their father? Read.
And mother.
Do they hate their mama? No, they don't. Well, they don't believe this. They ain't living by this book. The book say hate your father and your mother and who else?
And wife.
You supposed to hate your wife. Do they hate their wife? No, they don't. That mean they perpetrating fraud and lying. The book say you supposed to hate your father, your mama, and your wife, and who else?
And children.
But hate all your kids now. Do the Masons and Christians hate their kids? No, they don't. So that's a lie. Read.
And brethren.
You supposed to hate your own brother.
And sisters.
You supposed to hate all your sisters.
Yea. And his own life also.
And you supposed to hate your own life. You supposed to go kill yourself because you hate yourself. That's what this is saying in the New Testament. Read.
He cannot be my disciple.
If you don't hate everybody in your family, you cannot be a follower of JC. The book just told it to you. He told you can't follow me if you don't hate everybody. Read.
And whatsoever do not bear his cross.
And if you ain't got no cross on.
And come after me.
And you come after me.
Cannot be my disciple.
You can't be a disciple of JC if you don't hate everybody and wear a cross. Now you show me a Christian or a Mason that don't hate their mom and kids or their wife. Well, then they perpetrating the fraud. They perpetrating the fraud. If they don't live by this here, what JC say, they phone as a $3 bill. Because your fringes and this don't line up. You wearing your fringes, but it don't line up with this. That's right. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. So from now, the next Christian that may say you say, you better tell them, you better hate your mama. You better hate your kids. You better hate yourself. You better go and drink you some bleach and die, because that's hate yourself. When you kill yourself, you hate yourself. So if they ain't did that yet, that mean they phone is a $3 bill. Yeah. So tell all the Christians and the Masons, look. And another thing, they got to do this. Go to Matthews. Now, since everybody in love with JC, you want to wear fringes and listen to JC, do this. I think it's Matthews. Yeah. Matthew chapter 5, 44. No, 43. Started at 43. Now watch this.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 43.
Now this is the New Testament I'm reading out of now, since all the Masons and the Christian wearing fringes and not listening to what JC said. Read.
Ye have heard that it have been said.
Now you heard this is said in the Old Testament. Now JC talking, all red words.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor.
And you supposed to love your neighbor. That's right. That's what the Old Testament say. Read.
And hate thy enemy.
Yeah, that's right. Now watch what this clown say.
But I say unto you.
But Jason said, but I say unto you.
Love your enemies.
Love your enemies. Somebody to rape you or do you bad and mistreat you, spit in your face, slap you, or disgrace you any kind of way. Hate you. Love your enemy now, but you're supposed to hate your mom and your kids over there. Read.
Bless them that curse you.
You're supposed to bless the people that hate you. Ain't that a fool? I don't know nobody that live by these creeds. But they say they're Christian and the Messianic and believe in the New Testament. Well, if you believe in the New Testament, why you ain't doing what it say do? You're supposed to love your enemies and hate your mama and your kids. Read.
Do good to them that hate you.
Do good to the people that hate you. Somebody to rape you and spit in your face and cut your hand off. Go buy them a Rolls Royce in the Cadillac. That's right. Somebody that shot you and stabbed you and spit in your face and mistreat you like a dog. Go buy them a house. That's right. Go buy them a house. That's what the book say.
And pray for them which despitefully use you.
And pray for these people that mess over you. That's right. So the New Testament say, hate your mama and kids and love your enemies. I don't know nobody in the world to live like that. That make them all phony as a $3 bill. Now you can't, I didn't add to this book. I told it to you. I ain't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Now, answer that. Somebody give me out there answer what I just read. Talk about that. Now, since all you all love JC say hate your mama and kids and love everybody that hates you. Talk about this now. Somebody comment on this, what I just read. Comment on this New Testament. Now get back in on this here. Let's get back on this here. JC done told y'all how to live now. So if you're gonna listen to him, start doing what he say do. If not, you're perpetrating a fraud and you're a land dog. Okay, so since nobody want to comment, I'm gonna get. That's right. That's what it say, Norman. But I had just read something a few minutes ago. Let's talk about that. Since everybody loves JC, follow him. Now I can't hear from nobody. I don't know nobody. Everybody got amnesia all the time, and then play like I didn't hear what I said. Now comment on what I just read about in y'all book. Anybody that love the New Testament and believe in Yahshua HaMashiach, did comment on that. Please do. And by the silent knife now. Can anybody in the world comment on what I just read? Give me some feedback. Well, I'm going to get ready to go on clubs up there. Nobody got nothing to say. Don't get scared now. They scared now. Why you ain't talking now? Talk now. I said I can't hear you. Talk now. Silent night. Okay then, but if you're gonna follow the New Testament, that's how you got to live. If you believe in the New Testament, JC said it. These come out of JC mouth in red words. He said it. Not Paul, not Luke, not John, James, or Timothy. JC said it. Go to Zephaniah. Go to Zephaniah 1 through 6. 1 and 1 Zephaniah 1 and 1 through 6. Read that.
Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 1.
Yeah.
The word of Yahweh which came unto Zephaniah the son of Cushai, the son of Gedaliah, the son of Amariah, the son of Hezekiah, in the days of Josiah the son of Ammon, king of Judah. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith Yahweh. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea, and the stumbling blocks which the wicked, and the stumbling blocks with the wicked. I will cut off man from off the land, saith Yahweh. I will also stretch out my hand upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of false deity from this place.
Don't go past 6.
And the name of the camp of realms from the priests, and them that worship the host of heaven upon the house steps, and them that worship and that fear by Yahweh, and that swear by false deity, and them that are turned back from Yahweh, and those that have not sought Yahweh, nor inquired for him.
That's corn, brother. That's right, Yahuda Yakah. That's corn now. That's right. The Almighty basically saying he's going to kill all the wicked and going to have mercy on the righteous. And all the wicked, they calling up on everybody but than Yah. Well, they got to prove it, though, because they said they got to prove it. They tell them to prove it. Prove that the Old Testament is a lie. They're just talking. They can't prove that. Can't nobody in the world prove that the Old Testament is a lie. Can't do it. Tell them to prove it. Don't tell me that the Old Testament is a lie. Mouth is saying anything and then doing anything. They can't. They can try. It's only certain but three feast days you can keep in the United States. Can't keep all of them. You have to be in Jerusalem. You have to have the priest and the altar to keep the rest of. And you can't do it in America. But I'm gonna get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. But I want to get ready to close out. I want to give all honor and glory and worship and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, brothers and sisters all over the world.